Well, hello everybody, and welcome once again to Old Timers Acres. This is Guy. We're playing on the MultiMap. And what I think we're going to do today is we may go ahead and do a couple of contracts, help out some neighbors here, get us a little bit of extra income. I know it looks like we got a lot of money, but this map is a very expensive map. And I think what we'll do is we'll get some workers going on contracts. We need to go to the animal dealer because this is a new day. We've slept. And they've got some new animals in, so we'll go down there and see about picking up some new animals. And then we're going to go and start looking at... We're going to go up here and look at this timber area. This is the sawmill up here. We'll probably go up and purchase the sawmill. And then maybe we'll start doing a little bit of forestry. Wood is very important on this map. We need wood to make our cardboard cartons for our productions. Then we also need planks to make pallets. We need planks and beams to make pallets. So this is going to be a really forestry heavy map along with everything else for the productions. It's going to be busy. So let's go ahead and take a walk over and find our livestock trailer. I think I left it parked over here by the cows. There it is. We'll get on over here. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and head down to the dealer, and then we'll be back when I get there. Alright, here we are. We're back at the animal dealer. Let's see what we got today. Alright, we got a brown Swiss, extremely good. Yeah, we'll take her. A very bad, yeah, no, we don't want that one. Bad, nope. Holsteins, what do we got? We've got a good one here. Got a good one here, young one. Very bad, nope, no bulls. Angus, we've got a good. We've got a good. Low fertility rate. I'm not happy with that idea. Yeah, not good. Ooh, extremely good limousine. All right, we'll take her. And we got a good limousine. Take that. Water buffaloes, we got bad. We've got a good. We've got a very bad. Well, I guess we got 8 this time, so we'll go ahead and take them. Got them all loaded up. We'll get them back to the house, get them unloaded. Alrighty. We'll see y'all when we get back to the house. Alright, back here at the barn. Get these kids unloaded. Move them all to the husbandry. Alrighty. Go ahead and leave that. We better move that. Do not want to get in the way of the feeding robot, and I'm not sure what its track is. So now let's take a run up and go take a look at the sawmill. Actually, let's take a look at contracts here real quick, see what we got. It says it's spinach, but it shows it being harvested by a harvester. And red beet. There's spinach being harvested by. I'm confused. Parsnips. Now I gotta take a look at seed. Yeah, see, my header doesn't do spinach. So, that's sunflower, sorghum. Yeah, none of those are showing spinach, so now I'm confused. Parsnips. Parsnips. We'll wait on that. Let's go take care of. Those vegetable harvests are a lot of work, even using a worker. So we'll go ahead, we'll run on up here to the sawmill. Probably going to end up buying that today. Take a look at some of the country as we fly by. I am going to want to buy the BGA while I'm at it too, but that's a little bit. Here's some more timberland. There we go, a little bit glitchy there. Some big property up here. Here's the spawning area down here. I'm not seeing my manage trigger. Alright, I was at the wrong end. Now I found it. Let's see. Buy this for 300,000. Oh, let's go take a look at productions. Canning factory only needs the electric charge. That's a good thing. Carpentry, we need to buy that. And we need planks for furniture and toys. Chocolate factory, we're all good. Clothing factory, we're all good. Cocoa press, we're all good. Dairy, we need cardboard. Empty pallets. Empty pallets and cardboard. Yep. Cardboard and empty pallets at the salad factory. Empty pallets, it looks like, for the Frizzy Spizz drink. Cardboard and empty pallets for ice cream. Empty pallets for the bakery. So for the pallet factory, we need planks and beams, so definitely the sawmill for that. Pulp plant, we need wood chips for the cardboard. All the paper is going to require corn and wood. Interesting. Refinery, we're good. Rope maker, saline, salt mine. Spinnery, we don't need it. Sugar mill, we need cardboard and empty pallets. Furniture, we need empty pallets. So, and for the pallet mill, we need planks and wood beams. It does not take straight wood, so. Alright, we'll go ahead and buy the sawmill. I don't know about firewood. Planks long will activate those. Wood planks will activate those. Wood beams will activate those. So now we need wood. Now the mill's surrounded by, excuse me, by this forestry area here. It's the edge of the map right there, but what do we set up a landing in here? That wouldn't be too bad. Cut our way in. There's quite a bit of timber up here. Now this goes quite a ways. Another clearing. Cut our way into the clearing, set up decks there for bringing in the logs. Can always replant this, so that would. That would not be too awful bad there. Now getting the equipment into here, that's another story. Alright, so I went ahead and I sold that property that I had and bought the forestry area up by the mill. Because that way I can pretty much just knock the trees down and I can pretty much drag them into the mill. Yep, we don't have anything for forestry right now at all, so we're going to have to take a look at feller buncher would be really nice to have, so would a processor. Nice lever, we could add a processor head to it. Ponzi dangle. That'll process some wood in a hurry. But if we were to get the feller buncher and then the forwarder, I think we could go ahead and get there with that. Don't really need a wood transport trailer right now. Of course, maybe instead of the forwarder, go with the track 3. Yeah, it's cheaper than the Cuspiter. It's got the blade, it's got dual winches on it, it's got the crane, 8-ton pulling capacity, so that ain't too bad. We could do the Felix. It's got a 10-ton winch on it. So we could do that. Nice little heavy equipment hauler here. Probably get away with not needing that for a little while. But the beaver tail would definitely, this would come in handy. Actually, you might be able to get away with this one right now since we're just taking wheeled equipment up. All right, let me get this figured out and we'll be catching back up. All right, now, since I've been making money every time I sleep, I am thinking that we can go ahead and do hire purchase. We'll go ahead and finance it, just like a regular logging company would in the real world. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get us a feller buncher, get us the John Deere, and we'll do that on hire purchase. Do it on a 5-year contract on option 1. Going to pay a little bit. It's going to run us just under 40,000. But if I get the money, I can pay it off early, so I can kill some of that interest. But we're going to go ahead and do him on the 5 years. Then we're going to go over here to get us a lever. And we'll get him on hire purchase. Do a 5-year deal on that one. Not too bad on that one. So that'll be our processor. We'll get our dangle 30,000. We're going to buy that. So we got a feller buncher. We got a processor. Now we're going to need transport. This one doesn't give me a length on him. .12-meter trailer. We can... Yeah, we'll try that. See how hard that'll be to finagle in and out of there. I mean, I can get some roads cut once we get some trees down, so we'll try this one. And then we'll get the beaver tail here to We'll buy that one. And I'm probably going to have to import a truck of some type. Yep, we'll do a logging truck. Alright. Take the truck, head over to the shop. Saw that one coming. Should have known better. We'll get that feller buncher headed up there first. Running a multiplayer map, what we'd do is we'd run the feller buncher up there, and once we got it up there, we'd have a player start running on it, and that way they'd have logs ready for when the processor got up there. But since it's just me, I'll get it run up there, get it parked, and then run back for more equipment. I don't know why that keeps clipping in on that. Alrighty, see you when we get up to the logging site. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and just let the forwarder take off from here with the forwarder. Oh, wow. The feller buncher. Alrighty. Now we can run back to the dealership and get ourselves a processor. borrow this field here to turn around in real quick. There we go. Come on, turn. There you go. Alright, we'll see you when we get back to the shop. Alrighty, we're back. Yeah, probably wasn't the greatest place to park my truck right in the entrance. Alrighty. There we go, that's a little more out of the way. Alright, let's get in the big boy toy. Alright. Let's see, we should be okay. Let's find out. Yep, that'll be good. She's strapped in there. Alright, I don't know what's going on there, but I'll see you guys back up in the woods. Alright, gonna have to definitely find me a wider tractor because wider trailer. We bounced around just a little too much on this one, it looks like. Gonna get this trailer back down. I don't know. I'm not gonna have any more. Yeah, we'll drop this trailer. We'll just leave it up here. Get some trees cleared. Hopefully get myself some room for a barn at least to keep some forestry items in. And then once again, we're going to run down to the shop. We got to get that logging trailer. And then we will be all set to start logging. I figured while we were down here getting this trailer, might as well get over and see what we got in the way of chickens. We already got the cattle. So we've got a good one there. Got a very good one there. Extremely good one there. Average. There's a good one. Oh, there's a very good one. We'll take that. We can wait for them to grow up. Ain't gonna hurt us. Alrighty, let's buy all them. So we got 6 more. That'll work. Puts us up to 28 out of 2,000 chickens. We're getting there. Alright, the winch does work. Nice. So we do have a winch on this truck also. That's good to know. This particular truck is a mod out of FDR logging. If you're looking for realistic logging mods, that'll be your go-to. FDR logging mods are top-notch. Now, granted, they work best if you've got dual farm sticks, which I'm working on getting myself. Once I get the farm sticks, all my logging equipment's going to convert over to the FDR equipment. But for right now, I've got the trucks and a low boy. Actually, it's a removable gooseneck, but alright, we'll see when we get back up to the logging site. We'll get some logging done. Alrighty. We are back and we can start doing some work. only get the one. Alright, these are going to be too big around to get doubles. But you know what? Yeah, we can lay this one down right next to that one. Alright, yeah, we'll start laying them down here. Alrighty. Not the prettiest pile I've ever done, but that's not too bad. And I am going to have to get an Uber down to the yard because I got to turn one of my vents into the Forestry edition and bring her up here to push some logs. I'll be right back. Alrighty, back in the shop. Got my Vario 1050. It's set up as the Forestry edition. We got the winch with the push bar on it, so there we go. Alrighty. Go ahead and get this truck loaded up. I am using auto load. As I get more money, I will grab the grapple and start loading it myself. But for right now, alright, now we got it all. Now let's come around the corner here and take it into the mill. Alright, let's get this sold in. Alright, we've now got 33,000 liters of wood. I'll take that. Wasn't a bad first cut. Now, getting in and out of here is tight. I've noticed that looking at it. Oh, and here comes the rain. Great timing. So once I get trees climbed out there, I can go ahead and make me a road going through. That'll make getting in and out of the mill a whole lot easier. But we've been pretty productive today. I think this is where we're going to leave it for now. When we come back, we'll see what else we can get into. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Give me any comments, anything you'd like to see different. As for now, have a good day, good night. See you later, bye.